This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
We begin with breaking news on this special edition of Eyewitness News at 10 o'clock. An incredible moment unfolding just a short time ago at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland as 3 American prisoners held in Russia landed back on U.S. soil. They are part of a multi-nation prisoner swap with Russia, and as they came down the stairs from the plane that flew them to freedom, they were greeted on the tarmac by President Joe Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, and their loved ones. It was an emotional reunion for all involved. Hello, I'm David Ona.
And I'm Michelle Fisher. We are live right now on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. Paul Whelan was the first one to emerge from the plane. President Biden saluted the former Marine as he descended the stairs there. Whelan was arrested in Russia in December of 2018 and charged with spying and received a 16-year sentence. He was in Moscow to attend a wedding of a fellow Marine at the time when he was arrested. His twin brother and his sister had been in constant contact with the Biden administration as it worked to obtain his release. After speaking with President Biden, Whelan also had a conversation with Vice President Harris and was then greeted by his family.
Well, the second person off the plane was Evan Gershkovich, the Wall Street Journal reporter. He was detained in March of 2023 on espionage charges. Just 2 weeks ago, he was sentenced to 16 years in prison. But with today's multi-nation prisoner swap, Evan was freed. He was greeted on American soil by the open arms of Vice President Kamala Harris. With a big smile on Evan's face, they hugged and exchanged words. And then moments later, President Biden shaking his hand and the two hugging briefly as people cheered. Evan then sharing an emotional reunion with his mother, who hugged him tightly and kissed him, and then Evan lifted her up in the air.
And the third prisoner off the plane was Alsu Karmasheva. She's a Russian-American journalist who worked with Radio Free Europe in Prague. She was arrested during a trip to Russia last October and charged with failure to register as a foreign agent. But she was also free today. After sharing words with the president and vice president, she was greeted by her emotional family, including her 2 daughters, Miriam and Bibi. Her daughter Bibi turns 13 years old tomorrow, and what a birthday present this is to have her mother home.
Some beautiful moments there, and there were no remarks expected. But after calls from reporters, President Biden and Vice President Harris did make some brief comments about this extraordinary day.